In today's video, I'm going to be talking about why Danish kids are not picky and the tips you can use to make sure that your kid is not picky. So the number one tip I would say Danes do to make sure that their kids are not picky is they make sure that their kids eat the same thing that they eat. So they do not give their kids like chicken nuggets and fries while mom and dad eat like pasta with tuna, for example. They give their kids everything that they eat. So whatever the adults are eating, the kids eat as well. So that goes with like curry, fish, garlic, all those really strong, flavorful things they give to their kids so that their kids and their babies and their toddlers get used to those really strong, aromatic flavors that are so good about food. So that's something that we've done in our house. I've always given our boys exactly what we're eating on the table, and they've always seemed to enjoy it quite a bit. And they've really gotten used to those really strong flavors. They've gotten used to fish. They love curry. They love garlic, and they love all those fun, delicious, big flavors that adults typically eat. My number two tip is to make sure that you add different spices to food so that your kids get used to those flavors. So for example, I had a health nurse come and visit me in Denmark, and she suggested that you add like curry powder to eggs so that your kids can get used to that taste of like curry powder, and that you can add, paprika and garlic and any like cumin, all those spices, so that your kids get used to those flavors every day. And my kids love curry eggs. They always eat them. They eat them every day. They ask for more eggs all the time. They love curry eggs, and it's just been so good because last night we actually had buttered chicken, and I wasn't worried if they liked curry. I knew that they already did because I had added seasoning to their food that they eat every day to get them used to those delicious tastes, and they love it. So you can add curry powder to eggs, you can add paprika to eggs, you can add curry to mashed potatoes, you can add all these yummy flavors to whatever food you feel like works. And it just gets them used to those really, really yummy flavors. And that being said, I feel like my kids more err on the side of not liking bland food. They love just things with flavor in them. They love eggs with some sort of flavoring, some sort of garlic, some sort of curry, some sort of paprika in them. And they're not like the biggest fan of like plain eggs, which is fine too, but they love flavor, and that's such a great thing because they've gotten used to all those delicious flavors. My boys love strong cheeses. They love brie cheese and just those stronger cheeses. They've gotten used to those, and that's super neat and fun. That's my second tip. Always add curry or some sort of spice to bland foods just to mix it up, and so they get used to those delicious flavors. Okay, my third tip is to make sure that your kids get used to the bitter and sour taste of fruits and vegetables at a really young age. So when you're starting them around 6 months on solids and purees, make sure to include broccoli, peppers, all sorts of, those bitter vegetables in your puree, and not just exclusively sweet potatoes and bananas and applesauce. That way they get used to those bitter tastes. And now my boys love vegetables. We had a Cobb salad and they ate the whole thing. They loved it so much. So they love that taste of bitter vegetables, and it's so cool because I love Brussels sprouts so much, and my boys love Brussels sprouts, and it makes me so happy because they love vegetables, and it's so good for them. It's so good for their health and their wellness and their well-being, just to eat food that's going to be nutritious for them on a daily basis. And they love, love, love those yummy greens and vegetables, those bitter salad, those bitter vegetables. They love that. They've gotten used to that taste. They enjoy it, and that is really, 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 really neat. So please be on the lookout for more Danish parenting tips. There's just a couple things that they did in Denmark that I felt were super helpful as a mom, in terms of allowing your kid to have the health and wellness that they need to kind of have success for life. One of them is the way they feed their kids. I loved that. I loved the Danish mentality of how kids get fed. So yes, stay tuned, stick around for those other videos, and I hope you have a good day. Bye.